Homefield was established in 2019, just out of a concept and idea to do youth sports different. Our first facilities were more retrofit, taking warehouse space, taking those kind of larger open spaces and converting them into sports space as kind of proof of concept, starting our academy, starting our teams, figuring out kind of what we are, what direction, and then we kind of took that experience and that knowledge that we had from that and to our ground up. To come, hey, if we could do it, if we could build it from the beginning, what would we do? How would we do it? What would it look like?
We broke ground November of 2022 when we officially got our permit, so we started digging. Broke ground, started pouring foundations in the fall, winter of 2022. We're able to get steel on site beginning of 2023, so January, February, we were setting steel, going vertical, which is always an exciting moment in a building.
Topping off ceremony was really our first time to gather as a group with Turner Construction, with all of the partners on the construction side, and then with our staff. It was the first time that we had everybody in the building. We shared a meal, which I think is just special too, of like, hey, everybody gets to sit down. We're all on the same team building this awesome monumental structure in Kansas City, Kansas for youth athletes.
And then able to get enclosed by the end of September, October of 23, so going into the winter months. We had a nice fully enclosed building that was nice and warm, so we could get our wood floor going. So a couple innovative things that we did, because these spans are so long, we actually pod built a lot of these on the ground. And so what that means is we basically put all the steel, the roof members on the ground and kind of assembled it on the ground and then lifted them up into the air 2 at a time. And in doing that, we were able to work a lot safer, obviously on the ground instead of out of lifts, and save a lot of hours. We were able to get the whole, basically, court section erected in 5 days, as opposed to 15 by building it on the ground. So it was a significant time savings as well. And so from there, we were able to kind of put the pedal to the metal and get done and wrap up here at the end of February of 2024. So overall, 15, 16 month kind of schedule duration for this project from start to finish.
People would say, hey, when are you opening? And I'd say, hey, we're gonna open by March 1st. And they're like, no way. When I'd say that to Robbie, he'd look through the list of things that had to be done and the timing of it all, and he confidently said, I think we can do this. We're gonna do this, and we did.
I think one of the things that made this successful is Turner made it a priority to meet early on and often, and it really helps keep your design goals and construction goals all in the forefront and fresh in everybody's mind, and make sure you get them resolved as quickly as possible.
To see this process from A to Z was remarkable. It's nothing that I've done before. And seeing the renderings and seeing those renderings come to life was an unreal experience.
This has been wonderful, seeing everything from ground up. The communication between the two groups was phenomenal. Now we get this wonderful result, in this facility that we have here. When you come in here, we've got the whitewashed courts and the bright lights, so it's more of that kind of daylight feel. So it looks completely different from the spectator standpoint, even all the way down to the players, coaches, and officials.
We have built in a performance lab. Our speed, strength, and agility is off the courts.
Graphics yelling at you when you walk through the front door. I mean, they're there to hype you up and there to get you kind of pumped up about what you're coming to watch in this facility.
Great Wi-Fi, great restaurant and food, access to all of these great amenities.
The tiered seating, the seats that we put in this project are ones that we use in sports stadiums around the world.
We have over 60,000 square foot of true maple flooring out here. If you think about that, that's over an acre and a half of hardwood flooring. So it is a true athletic flooring. It's got a little bit of bounce and give if you do step on it.
I think every one of the athletes that trains here or plays here feels like it belongs to them. And that's really what we want in the end. And that's what to our heart is to feel like it's home. And our athletes and our parents and our families that come in here on a daily basis, they've made themselves at home in a very short amount of time.
Now that this project is completed, I mean, it's a relief. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, there's a lot of emotions that are kind of mixed. I feel there's a lot of things. It's a good feeling knowing that we turned over a building on time for this client. so they can enjoy it for years to come.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.